Hello everybody, welcome again to watch my video, and I hope you have enjoyed the previous one. So remember that an argumentative essay has three main parts. One of those is the introduction, then the body, and the conclusion. So today we are going to start with the introduction, okay? And this is going to be the objective of this video, and it is basically to analyze and understand how to write the introduction of an argumentative essay step by step. Okay, please, for this, don't forget to use the taking note format that I gave you. And well, let's get on it. So remember that the introduction has three different parts. One is the hook or gather attention, another one is the background, and the last part is the thesis. Okay, we are going to start with the one that I think is more important, that is the thesis. Okay, and the thesis, remember, that is the main idea of your essay. In the thesis, you establish your position. I mean, if you agree or if you don't agree, and also you mention the reasons. I said optional because sometimes people don't mention the reasons in the thesis, but I like to use them, and I think it's easier for you to focus your essay and to lead your essay in an easier way. Okay, so I recommend to mention your reasons in the thesis also, right? So here is an example of a thesis, and it says a high quality education is evidenced when the school is characterized by having a strong culture, good climate, and powerful leadership capacity. Okay, if we can see here, what I want is a high quality education, right? So I am showing my position there. I want a high quality education, but in order to see that, I need to have a strong culture, a good climate, and a powerful leadership capacity. I mean, my three arguments, my three reasons are the ones who are in purple. Okay, so then we have the introduction, and in the second part, and is the hook or the attention gather, and I like to use this one as a second part, to write this one as after the thesis, because sometimes when I write the hook, it helps me, or some ideas come to my mind about the background. So I like to start with this one. And the attention gather, remember that this is just to catch the reader's attention, and you can, as I told you, you can use quotes, you can use questions, you can use a sentence, just interesting things that helps reader to get involved with the essay. And here is a question that I use as a hook, and it says, how much time do children spend at school? And I also give a short answer to this question, and it is most of their childhood and part of their teenage years. So if you can see, I have two parts here. In the hook, it's not necessary. I just did it like that. So you can use only the question and then start with the rest. It says the question and the answer, right? Those are the two parts that I used here, but it's not necessary to have two parts, right? Then we have the third part, and not less important, that is background. And the background, remember, that is just the context of what you are going to write about, right? So if you see this example that I have here, it's talking basically about the school and children and all this. So it says schools become a second home for children, in which they spend a big part of their time interacting with other children, teachers, and other members of the school community. School is the place in which students learn to socialize, they develop social skills, they learn to be autonomous and cooperative people. It is the place in which children become part of an education system and members of the society. As Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Okay, so it is important to mention here that in this part, in the introduction, in this part, I'm telling the importance of what I'm going to write about, right? Who are going to be the people involved in this, or the how, right? So this one is a very important part. Okay, so it can seem like it is the contextualized here, right? But if you see it in this part, it is all connected. And in green, you can see the hook. Then as blue, you in blue you can see the background, and then to connect the background with the thesis of my essay, I use a short connector that it says in this way, and then I have the 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 thesis, right? And then after the thesis, I have something else that it says this essay will show why school culture is the base of positive results at the school, why school climate is the aspect that leads to school. I mean, this part is just to give a little bit introduction of what I'm going to talk about in my three main arguments. Okay, so it is not necessary, it's optional for you if you want to write about this, but I mean, just write it here for you to have it in mind in case you want to do it. It can be easier for you, right, if you do that. And well, I think that's it. Just a short assignment for you. Bring your introduction completed to class. I mean, we started on class, but please bring it completed for next class. And also research, I would like you to research about how to use APA, because this is going to be our next topic. So research about it and bring your notes to class. And that's it for today. Thank you so much, and have a great day and great week. Thank you so much. Bye.